Hey guys, welcome to the vlog. It is Thursday night. I came back home from work after running a couple of errands after work. I had a shower, I put on some makeup back on because my boyfriend is coming back home from a business trip tonight and I kind of want to look like I'm presentable because I came home and I was exhausted and I just look like shit. So we just put on a little bit of just makeup and stuff. It was really busy today. Tomorrow is my studio day, but I went to work and then I had to pick up some birth control at my doctor's, and then I had to pick up my washi tape which came in, which I'm going to show you that in a bit soon. I'm going to take nice pictures of it tomorrow morning because again, like I think I said, tomorrow's my studio day. But yeah, and then I came home and I like guzzled a bunch of food down my throat because I didn't eat anything for lunch other than a croissant. I did have a breakfast, so I was just so tired and I was like running around the mall. I had to buy milk and I wanted to get myself some hot chocolate because I've been craving that. And I bought more foundation. This is the foundation I use. The packaging changed, but it's the same thing. It used to have a blue top, but I used the CoverGirl 3-in-1 foundation in natural beige, and I forget how expensive foundation is. This one is like $17 and that's a lot for me, but I looked around and tried to find something that was cheaper that I kind of think I would like, but it was like $25. That's insane. So I stayed with the thing that I really like. This one is really nice because it's like a primer, and because my skin is really oily, it's really nice and it controls all that oiliness in my skin. So I just spent 17 bucks on foundation. Isn't that insane? I bet you guys, I don't know. I've been using this for so long that it was hard for me to kind of switch. Oh, and this is the old one that's running out. Look how messy that is. It's because I carry it around all the time. But wait, this is medium beige. Oh, maybe I got the wrong color again. This one looks like it's darker. Oh, dang it. It looks the same. It's fine. It's fine. It was funny too. I had to buy hair conditioner because I haven't used hair conditioner in a while and I could feel it. So I tried to look for conditioner that's on sale because conditioner is expensive too. It's insane. Everything's so expensive nowadays. So I picked up like one that's on sale that I've used before and that's okay. And then I ended up picking up a shampoo. So I just used my boyfriend's shampoo that has both shampoo and conditioner, so that should be okay. My hot water is done. I just finished washing the dishes and now I want to show you guys the washi tape. They look pretty good. I will share all the info of how I ordered it and who I got it from. I'm gonna look at it more tonight and see if there's any kind of like, if it's like what do you call it, like misprints or imperfections. I'm just gonna count all of them and then I will talk about how I got the washi tape made and where I went. So let's look at them right now in this horrible lighting. Okay, look at my stacks of washi tape. I should have gotten rid of my nail polish first, so you're gonna have to deal with this for a bit. Okay, so minimum order was 100, so I asked for 50 designs of one and 50 copies of one design and 50 copies of the other design. So let's count the fruit ones. 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 40, 41, 42. Already not good. Wait. Okay, I'm stupid. So there is actually 100. There's 50 designs of the fruit one and 50 designs of the bat one, and actually 4 extra ones of each, or so 2 extra of each, so they gave me a little bit extra. I have 104 in total, so I just was stupid and miscounted the first time, I think, because I was too excited. Yeah, so far they look pretty great. I actually opened the package at the post office, so I opened it up in front of the postal lady just because I was so excited to see them, and all of them come wrapped in plastic. So let me pull one out. Yeah, so they're all wrapped in plastic like this, and if for a little bit of an extra price, you can actually get the whole thing wrapped with like a designed circle sticker over this, kind of like this Muji washi tape. So it's plastic, and then there would be like a sticker or a circle sticker with your design on it, but I opted for just the plastic because I feel like it's just a little bit too much. Maybe next time I will do that, but I really wanted to get the washi tape crossed off my list for 2019, and I think I'm gonna make more washi tape because I actually enjoy these a lot more than enamel pins, just because of practicality. Now I have to figure out how much I paid exactly for this because I paid it in USD, and then I have to calculate what the best price for me is to be selling these and how much people actually buy them for. Just a little bit of research, but just out of the package they look really good. I haven't opened one of the bats one. I didn't show you in the vlog. I designed one that's kind of like vampire bat themed. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna stick it on like journal paper or white paper just to see how it looks, because as washi tape it's a little bit more faded. I'll show you, hold on. They look really great. I'm very happy so far, and the stickiness is like kind of what I like, because your washi tape, you want to be able to peel it off and all that kind of stuff, right? You don't want it to ruin your paper. So let's just try it on white paper. I actually forgot my agenda at the office today, and I feel so naked without it, but I was gonna do test my washi tape on my agenda, but I forgot it. In terms of amount, it's not bad. Let me compare it with the Muji washi tape in a bit after I stick it on this paper. Oh, that looks pretty good. This is the Muji washi tape that I got for Christmas from a friend. Oh yeah. This one is there's a lot more product than mine, and it's like look how much product there is. So I can't remember exactly how much my washi tape is in terms of length, but look at the Muji one. That's a lot. So I laid this one down. Let me open a bat one. All plasticed up. I wish I was doing this in the daytime, but I just got home and I really wanted to look at it. Oh, it actually has like a ridge here. Look at this nasty cut that I got from work when I was organizing boxes and paper. Eesh. This one, the design, I was kind of iffy about. I still like it, but I was just like, I don't know if it's gonna work. I wanted something to kind of balance out the brightness of the fruit stickers or of the fruit washi tape with like a darker kind of theme, but we'll see. Oh yeah, oh my gosh, it's really cute. Yeah, I really like my fruit ones because the lines are thicker, so maybe next time I will get thicker lines on my drawings. Still looks cute. Okay, let me show you them on this paper. Here they are. Sorry about the dark lighting, but it looks really good. I'm very happy. Oops, there's hair. Look at that. Very happy. I'll show you better with the natural light tomorrow morning, but pretty happy with the way the fruits turned out. The bat, happiest with that as well. I could do, you know, what do you call it? I can make changes with this, and kind of stick with this kind of thicker line thing, but I still really like both. I like them. I like them a lot. So these testers are now mine, and I'm going to use these for taking photos tomorrow. But I forgot, I wanted to test out how sticky they are compared to the Muji ones and like the quality of the paper. So let's try that out. Oh yeah, you can feel and you can hear how much stickier this is. Mine, it's not bad. I still don't mind it though. I mean, I should test the tearability. I don't want to rip off more of mine, so I'm gonna rip some of this one. Since it's thinner, it curls a little bit more, so that can get kind of annoying with washi tape, but honestly, I don't care. I don't mind. Okay. It's nice and rippable. I prefer cutting my washi tape anyway, but some people just like to just rip it, so yeah. Excellent. Okay, I'm so excited to take photos of these. I'm gonna be putting these up on my store as soon as possible. I wish it was possible for me to send these as the pre-order gifts for the people who bought Plateful, my new art book, which I'm gonna finalize in the next 2 weeks. But Canadian shipping is just so ridiculous that I can't do that. So I'm just gonna do sticker sets and maybe an extra print or something like that. But very happy with this manufacturer so far. Now I just need to, I'm gonna figure out how much the pricing is and let you guys know in a sec. Okay, so I did a little bit of comparing. I've been following Jimmy Agency for a while. If you haven't heard of them, they are a artist merchandising group that I heard quite a bit ago, and I joined their mailing list because they offered like memo pads, washi tapes, enamel pins, business cards, and all that kind of stuff. But I've been following them forever, and I'm on their new, like in their email list, so I get emails from them from time to time. And I'm comparing the Jimmy Agency from the Alibaba manufacturer that I just ordered from, and honestly, the Alibaba one is a lot cheaper, the one that I went with, because I'm looking at it now, even though I can get less quantities through Jimmy Agency, 40 rolls on their website looks like it's $130 US. So it's $3.25 per roll, and then this is in USD compared, and it's all the same like amount of washi tape, and it's all the same, it's like color, CMYK, everything like that. So so far I am really bad at the business side of this stuff. I do really quick research and then I decide on where I want to go in a snap, but so far it's really been working out for me. I think it's going okay. So let me just show you what I wrote down really quickly right here. Sorry for the horrible penmanship. I know I should compare with more, but Jimmy Agency is something like I've been following them for a long time, and yeah, anyway. So this is the Alibaba manufacturer. I wrote it down. So in USD, the product itself was $75.60, and the $44 is the shipping, which is, it's just shipping alone because it's coming from China. In total in USD it was $120, and in Canadian that's $167.31, and this is for 100 washi tapes with 2 designs, so 50 of the fruits and 50 of the vampire washi tape. And it is, I wrote it down, 72 cents per roll USD. It's 15 millimeters by 10 meters, so 10 meters total for the amount of product. And the label here for the Alibaba manufacturer is extra by a couple more cents. Jimmy Agency, it's the same size and all that kind of stuff. They do less quantity, so if you want, their minimum is 40 rolls instead of like 100 compared to this manufacturer. They need to do 100, but they allowed me to do 2 designs, so that was pretty good. But they come with a label. Honestly, I'm kind of biased to the manufacturer just because I'm very happy with what I got, and they were very prompt. Obviously they're in China, so they're usually active at this time of day, like 10:15 at night in Canada. That's when I was like emailing them back and forth, and whenever I sent a message to the manufacturer, she would get back to me ASAP around this time. So I got it done in maybe 2 days, and then the delivery was great. Oh, I forgot to write that down, but I remember ordering it in like mid-December, and then I got it on January. They actually shipped it on December 31st. Like it arrived in Canada on December 31st, but I was working and I was busy and I wasn't home. So the courier came and I wasn't home, so they put it at like a different location, and I only had a chance to pick it up today. So shipping was fast. Their response rate online was pretty fast as well, and I would highly recommend them. Obviously, if you feel like you can find something cheaper, as a Canadian, I think that's not too bad for 100 of them, which I think is a lot for me because, again, my store doesn't sell really that much. But another thing I just found out a couple minutes ago, I got into TCAF. So it's not official yet. TCAF is the Toronto Comic Arts Festival. I applied for 2019, even though the rules state that you can't apply like the next year, like in succession. So if you exhibited in 2018, you typically can't exhibit in 2019. But I applied anyway because why not? And I just got an email a couple minutes ago saying that we've accepted your application, but I asked for a full table space, but they're like, because of the space requirements, are you okay with getting a 3-foot table? This is exactly what happened to me in 2018. So again, it's not official, but it's a really welcome I'm very happy about it, especially now that I have more products, plus my art book is gonna be the new thing. So yeah, I'm not I don't regret getting 50 of each design because I can have them to sell at the festival if it's official. I haven't paid yet. I got an email, but again, they may email me back and say, sorry, we made a mistake, you're not actually gonna get the table. So I'm just crossing my fingers. I'm not getting too excited, but pretty good day despite it being exhausting. I think I am going to end the talking part of this night here and just like admire my washi tape and like look at it, and I just can't believe I've made washi tapes. I'm gonna make some more. I'm not gonna go too overboard, but what do you guys think of them? I hope I sell some of them online. I think I might. Oh yeah, I have to think about how much I should price them at. Okay, I should do that. But I'm gonna leave you guys. My boyfriend will be back home in about an hour, so I'm gonna end the clip here and I will speak to you guys in the morning. Hopefully there's sunshine so I can take nice photos. Okay, see ya. Hot chocolate. There it is. I made myself a coffee hot chocolate. Is that what a mocha is called? I don't know, but it's coffee and hot chocolate and a little bit of milk, and it's very good. Good morning. It is now the next day, and last night I actually couldn't wait to take photos of my washi tape, so I did take photos. And I also posted them up on my store and on my Twitter and Instagram. So I've sold, I think, a couple, maybe like 3 fruit run washi tapes and 1 I Am the Night. I called it I Am the Night washi tape. So it's definitely the fruits that are more popular. Yeah, hopefully with putting it up on the store and selling a TCAF, which I haven't received confirmation for officially yet, I will be able to sell through all of my stock. 100 of something is a lot for me, so let's see how much I sold. I don't exactly know. So fruit run, ooh, wow, I've sold 7 fruit runs. That's a lot. And I've sold 1 I Am the Night one. So yeah, and I'm thinking TCAF, I might have 2 more designs. I don't know what they are yet, but I really want to make I want to have like a good amount of washi tape. The next thing I'm thinking of kind of shopping around for manufacturer wise is memo pads. The first, I actually messaged one manufacturer on Alibaba that made custom memo pads, but their minimum quantity was 3,000, and I was like, again, that's a lot for me. So yeah, but today I would like to finish working on the piece that I started on New Year's Eve, which I haven't finished. And then maybe possibly think about more designs. I'm not gonna sit down and work on them, but think about them throughout the day, and also finish up my art book and start sending out my November Patreon packages, which I haven't started officially. So I'm gonna spend all weekend finishing those up, and then by Monday I am going to be sending them off, and then right away starting on my December Patreon packages. And then after that, after I send out November and December, I'm officially into my new Patreon setup, where I will be releasing comic behind the scenes and all that kind of stuff. So I just need to get that pushed out, and then I can officially work on my quote-unquote graphic novel, is what I've called it. I've been doing a lot of thinking over the holidays as to what kind of story it's gonna be, if it's going to be a full, long form story, or if I'm going to stick with doing short stories within a long form book, kind of like Junji Ito's collection of horror stories. So yeah, I have to think about that a lot. And yeah, so busy day today. But before I get started, I actually didn't let you guys know, but I went to Curry's on Wednesday and I bought a bunch of art supplies. So let's do a really quick art supply haul together. I have some money left over, so that's good, but and this haul is really not that exciting. Oh, the other thing I wanted to go through the vlog today is talk about how I ordered the washi tapes through the manufacturer. I'm going to talk about the steps I did for this particular one, and then that's another thing I want to get on my list. I wish I had my agenda so I could write all this down, but okay, let's do the haul really quick first. Let's start with the guys in paper bags. So you know how in the last vlog I talked about using Q-tips for the pastels? Well, I was thinking about these, so I bought these different sizes of, I forgot what they're called, but they're basically just rolled up pressed paper, so you can, you know, smudge, pencil, and all that kind of stuff. So I bought this big size, and I bought these 3 small sizes. I just bought this much so I can kind of experiment with that. And then I bought darker red colors because I don't have any of those, and I did not have a black pastel. These are soft pastels, I believe they should be. Then they're Prismacolor brand, so we'll see how that works. I got, what is this? I got red, like 2 dark reds and a black because I don't have any of those. Okay, so that's that for the stuff in the paper bags. And then I got my regular favorites, which is this Stabilo 0.88 because I am running out of a bunch, and then my favorite micron size, which is 0.8. I like number 1, but I also like 0.8, so I got that. And then I decided to try out this Stabilo pastel pencil. Maybe this will work better because it's a lot thinner, so I can do a little bit more detailed stuff. I just got one because I wasn't sure if it was gonna work out, so I'm gonna try this one. They're quite expensive, this brand. Stabilo Carbothello. And the last thing I got were more soft pastels because I really liked how they worked. I went to Curry's because I have a gift card from them, so it wasn't the same place I bought my other pastels. Let me just pull this out. Yeah, so I already have a lot of these colors, especially the lighter colors, but I don't have any of the dark colors. That's why well, especially this one, like the black I don't have, or like darker reds, but I do have a lot of doubles now. So I don't know why I bought the big one. I think I was kind of making a decision under pressure, so I bought the big one, but I was like, oh no, why did I do that? I could have bought the smaller version. The smaller version was half of the amount, but with less colors, so it's okay. It wasn't too expensive. I had a $50 Curry's card, and now I am left with about $15, which is cool. I can just buy the rest of just important stuff. I was thinking of getting like an electrical color, like pencil sharpener, but I did not. Okay, so that is my quick Curry's haul. It's now 1:00 p.m. I finished laying out my art book. I just need to finalize one more drawing to put into a page that I need to fill, but I've already sent an email to my printer guy, and I'm going to see how much it's gonna cost because there's more pages in this one. There's about 76 pages, so I'm waiting for him to reply. But yeah, so I finished laying out the art book. What else did I finish? I did something else before that, but I don't remember what it was. I wanted to talk to you guys about how I went through the washi tape. I wanted to cover that today, so let's just do that. I'm wearing these sunglasses because I feel like wearing them, so I'm going to link down below the manufacturer that I used. I went through Alibaba. I opened up an Alibaba account quite some time ago when I made enamel pins, and so I do all my messaging and everything and price paying there. So I suggest, if you are going to go with this manufacturer, I suggest doing it through Alibaba just to remain safe. So what I did first is I replied to their email and I said I'm really interested in purchasing this. I want to do washi tapes with you guys, so could you send me a template of the design? So they sent me some instructions. They do regular CMYK print tape like I made, and they also do washi tape with gold foil. Next time I'm going to try and work with the gold foil, but I want to do a custom washi tape design, just regular CMYK print. Please send me your templates. So I followed those instructions to a T, and I sent them this at the end. I will leave an image of what I sent them. And then they basically replied back to me and said, your design is good. We can go ahead. This is the price of what you wanted. They will let me know if my design does not fit to the requirements or their directions, and then I will alter it as I saw fit. The only thing I think I changed was I didn't do the bleed properly the first time, so I did it again. And they only accept certain file documents, so they'll accept PSDs and JPEGs and PDFs. Again, all the instructions are very clear on their website or on that attachment that they sent me. So I sent that off, and basically that was it. Keep in mind, or the most important thing is, when you are going to pay, when you want to finalize the design and you want to go with them, email them and say, can you send me an invoice through Alibaba, or can you send me an order through Alibaba? So, and then they will do that through Alibaba, so it's safer, just because Alibaba has like a trade assurance thing, so everything should be okay. Just make sure you ask for that, and then they'll send you like an order through Alibaba, and that's where you'll pay. Just keep all your payments and your messages on Alibaba. Keep the message, you know, the message chain, so if anything goes wrong, you have some proof of like what you guys talked about. So yeah, so once you pay that, I paid through credit card, but they also accept PayPal. Once you pay, it will update everything there. All the information is on the Alibaba website, or the dashboard, and then you basically just wait. I also asked Nancy, the girl that I was dealing with, for some photos. So I asked her, if you're done designing and you have a couple, can you send me some photos? And she did send me some photos. It's not the same if you have it in your hand, but she'll send me some photos, and then she'll say, here's the tracking. I got mine through DHL. I don't know, depending on where you are, if they're going to use DHL, but I did have to pay customs, and the DHL, they needed my phone number because that's where they send updates to. So it was very efficient. Everything was, directions were very clear, and everything that they said was going to happen was going to happen. Like, they sent me notifications on my email and on my phone. So that's how I did it. If you have any questions, feel free to comment down below, and I will try and answer them as much as possible. I am also, if you really have any questions about this, DM me on Instagram. I try to reply to them as much as I can. If not, email me directly. My email should be somewhere in the description box or on my YouTube page, or it's on my Twitter. You can also send me a message on Twitter. I will try to get back to you as much as I can, but dealing with this manufacturer was very clear, and my experience was good, and I am probably going to order washi tapes from them. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna work on the thing that I wanted to work through, my next thing on the checklist, which is this drawing, and then I will chat with you guys later.
Yesterday on Twitter.
Is about 6 o'clock at night, and I am just printing out the November Patreon stickers for the $5 tier. So everybody's gonna get the animal sticker set in the mini version, and then the $25 and $30 tiers are gonna get the larger versions. So I feel kind of embarrassed talking about the November Patreon package when it is already January, but I'm sort of on schedule. I'm slightly late. If I get this out by Monday, everything should be back on schedule, because the December packages are usually sent out in the the end of the next month of the cycle. So January, the end of January, that's when I'm sending out the packages. But I just feel so embarrassed that it's already January and I'm still mailing out November stuff. But yeah, so I'm doing this, printing more out, and then I'm gonna cut them up. Tomorrow is Saturday, and I want to tackle this corner of my desk. I just look at it all the time. Well, corner of my studio. I look at it all the time, and I feel like I should get shelves just so everything is, like, my art books are down there, and then some old sketches that I really have to, like, let go of. So I'm gonna have to sort through that. Everything else is okay, sort of. My computer is on the floor. I'm thinking of moving that up here. And maybe, I don't know. We are still planning a move, but I don't know when that's gonna happen. So I'm trying not to get too crazy organizing stuff. But I really need to fix that corner because plus it's good. I want to look at all my stock for TCAF, which is gonna be in May. And I have to start thinking about other conventions I can go to during the summer, because this is when you start signing up for conventions. Yeah. Anyway, it is Saturday morning. I just finished eating some breakfast, and well, actually it's Saturday afternoon. I slept in today. I finished eating some breakfast, and I'm gonna work on some stuff. Mostly, I'm gonna start with purging the stuff that I showed you yesterday. I actually did a little bit of organizing yesterday night after I finished logging, so I'll show you that progress there. Was this lipstick a little bit too pink for my complexion? Okay, I'll show you my progress. Well, first off, it is empty. I just have a tripod, my yoga mat, and my clear bags that I bought. And I'm thinking I might get like a thin, like IKEA shelf unit that goes up here, and I can put stock of stuff in extra paper. And then this is all the stuff that I had taken out that was in that pile, but I had also taken out of this filing cabinet, which is full of like just work that I've done in the past, like 2016, 2017, even 2015. And I've left everything here. I'd open it, but it's all just like tax and house stuff, like just the important files. These are all my work in progress folders that I've started, and I need to kind of organize. I've put all of my book stock in these. I took out whatever was in there and kind of reorganized this whole unit. So I have my art books and my out-of-body books, which are for sale, by the way, on my store. Oh no, this cabinet's kind of, you hear that? The wood cracking? Hold on. Yeah, I kind of just reorganized things. I feel like I could rework the space better. There's just a bunch of paper that I took out of its casing, so it's kind of loose, and I have to organize that. But I think I should organize all the stuff that I took out first. So there's some stock in here too. And this one is all my watercolor paper, which I have to go through and organize. And this one is just full of all my other sticker stock and just smaller prints. Oh, I almost hurt myself. So after I did that last night, I also started printing out the $25 and $30 Patreon prints. And then I put all the stickers in their baggies. These are for the $5 sticker club, which I'm calling now, but it's just the $5 tier where everybody gets a sticker set that's smaller than the original. The $25 and $30 tiers are getting the larger version. So I did that, and printing. So I just need envelopes. I actually ran out of my Patreon envelopes for these guys, so I have to buy that at the dollar store at some point today. But first, I have to tackle this. Grab my iPad so I can put some music on while I work on this pile. Alright, so I had a system when I went back into full-time, tried full-time freelancing, of putting stuff in folders. So this was back in December 2015 with a client. I don't think I like this situation. It has like all of the contracts and stuff in here. I kind of like it because it's hard, like I have files and I can like find it easily. I find that I work better like analog than digital, so I could definitely have folders, which I still do on my computer, but analog I worked really better, so I still have to figure that out. What I'm gonna do with this is I don't know if I should keep them. Like you're supposed to keep your records at least you have to keep at least 7 years of your records, so I don't know, maybe I'm just gonna this one. Oh god, I didn't even date this. Look at this old drawing. This was back when I was just starting to figure out my pencil crayon thing. Doesn't look too bad, but again, I don't know if I should keep this stuff. Oh look, it's the sketch for my mini comic on the Toronto Comic Anthology back in 2015 called Rumble. So this is 2015 stuff. Let me just look through it first. And then I did something for Shameless magazine back in 2016 in their Shameless issue. I really want to get into magazine work, but it's just hard. It's just hard to get into it. Let me find my page. Here's my drawing. Yes, it was about LARPing. It was a spot illustration. This is the stuff that I want to do. This was back in 2016. That one. So if you've been following me for a while, you've probably seen that. And then here I have the contract, which is an old contract, but I kept it. Oh, and this I can definitely throw out. These are just old button designs that I put in a folder that I don't think I'm going to make anymore. So these can just go into the recycling. It looks like I was using yellow folders back in 2015 and 2016. Oh, so this folder, I love looking through things. I printed out a calendar, this I guess back in 2017, because I wanted to create a graphic novel. So I had laid out all the chapters that I would need to get done every month. So it's all laid out there. This didn't happen. But this book is still in progress. It's still one of the things I want to... What is this? Cycling. So I wanted to create a book about commuting, and everything on there would be like ink drawings. So that's still a project that I would like to do. So I have all the sketches in here of that I would scan in and kind of edit together. So I would definitely keep this one. I would draw them in like pieces of paper, and then I would put them onto the book. So I have a really sentimental connection to this idea, and I really want to do it. So maybe that's the comic I will do for Patreon. I'm not sure yet. I'm still thinking about it. I don't want to go too ambitious with my graphic novel design or idea, but we'll see. Okay, so far I didn't really do anything. Oh, this was back when I was hired by somebody to draw a bunch of illustrations for her kids' story that she wrote based on her grandchildren. I get some queries about storybook illustration from from just like regular people. No offense to calling them regular people, but people who have ideas about their book and they find me and they want me to illustrate it. So this woman was actually a friend of my mom's friend. A friend of my friend's mom, and she hired me and she paid me and I did it, and I don't know where it went. I don't know if she's sent it off to publishing companies, but I did that too. Gosh. Maybe I'll just... The thing is, I don't want to start putting stuff into storage because I don't have space for storage, but these are really valuable because it kind of shows me that I can do some client work. I don't know. Okay, this is empty. I can purge that. And I have folders of, remember the comic Exodus? This was the folder I started, and this is full of all the sketches for that comic. Because I like working traditionally and analog, I keep everything, which is a problem. Oh, and this was the preliminary cover for Exodus that I did not decide to go with. So it was this one, and it was this one, and then now officially it's this one. So I only have copies of this on my computer, so it's kind of nice to see it here in person. And all the stuff in here are like different iterations of Exodus. So like I can see what style I started with and ended up on. I want to keep it. I was thinking I could just toss all of this out. Okay, so this one is a folder of when I moved out of when I broke up with my boyfriend and I moved in with my brothers. I might just give them this because this is all tenant agreement stuff. So separate that. This is the same thing. I don't know why I have two folders of that. So it looks like I'm getting into the more housekeeping stuff. Okay, so this one is you remember the zine Mukbang and Shopao Queen? It was first called Circle, but I changed it to Shopao Queen. So I put all my sketches of that in here. I wish there was a way I can easily scan these into a computer and keep them in like a little hard drive instead of having them all in loose paper. And then this was the sketch for the drawing I did way back called Witch. I don't know if you remember that, but I sketched it up here. Maybe I'll put an image of that final drawing. I kept this folder because it has different drawings that I like, or like different layouts that I can go back and do. This is the problem if you don't keep a sketchbook. Everything is really loose. And this one has a cute idea too. She's kind of like picking stuff in the farm. Looks like my camera's about to die. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. I had to give my camera a break because if I film for more than 7 minutes, it overheats and stops working. I'm just checking if I have any gunk on my face. I'm purging some stuff, which is good. This is a folder that I created for a comic I was thinking about. Again, another project, which I don't think is going to go through, but I want to keep. Yeah, see, so this is a folder of my comic that I've always tried to keep on going with. That's called Spice Cake. It just never went anywhere. I've changed the styles repeatedly, and officially last year I decided to give up on it. It's look at this old drawings. I'll try to give you guys a better view. So look at this. I really like how it looks, but it just didn't turn out well. I was going to scan these in, get rid of the blue lines, and then color in the lines, which I think I did try, and it's somewhere in my computer. It just never went through. This was my original character, Stella is her name. And then I did a style like this, where they were a little bit more chibi. And if you want to check out those old comics, they are on my Tapastic, and it's called Spice Cake. Another one, this one is called, oh yeah, so this one, this was actually published on, what's it called? They Draw and Cook. I have a copy of the book, and I guess I kept the original, and it's right here. This is when I was working exclusively with watercolor, so definitely gonna keep this. This one. This is my banner. I opened up a folder for my banner. Okay, I guess that's good. I just wish it was like a little bit more efficient. This is good. I feel like the folders help to segregate everything. Okay, so let's open up this pile right here. So this is an old, you've seen this before if you followed me for a while. This is all for sale, by the way, at my store. These are some of my originals. I can definitely get rid of this. Oh, but it's stuck on art on the other side. I just have so much originals that I have to get rid of. If you guys are interested in any of these, let me know. Just send me a message and we can figure out shipping and all that kind of stuff. Oh, this is where that original went. Okay, this is also for sale on my store, if anybody's interested. Oh, yeah, this was the book I made back in school. This is all traditional, 2016. Jesus, I have way too much. What is this? Why is this? Oh, right. Okay, I'm getting rid of that. This is just an empty watercolor sheet. Okay, I'm just doing the folders first because there's a bunch of loose. So I kept a folder of my Patreon newsletters. This is what they look like, by the way. These are just the scraps. I want to keep them for reference for my future newsletters, so keeping that folder. This one, what is this? I think this is another work in progress folder. I already have one, so maybe I'll just combine both. I guess these were rejected drawings. I'm gonna keep that paper so I can use it for... Oh yeah, these are all my sketches and stuff for the November. Yeah, what is this? Oh yeah, this is a sketches for Demon. Okay, I'm gonna combine... These are all of them. These are what I'm gonna keep so far. There's a whip one in here. Which spice cake fry cook, which maybe this, where'd it go? I found it. So I'm gonna keep that folder, I'm gonna shove this in here and then figure out what I'll do with that in a bit. Okay, next folder. I'm gonna stop this soon, it's probably getting boring. What is this? This looks like just more whips. Oh yeah, sketches for... I have to label this. This is the folder for Run. I should put the dates on that too. Why does this have a big piece of watercolor paper? Not needed. Okay, so I think I'm going to do the rest by myself, and I'll show you the progress after. I've purged a little bit, but I still have folders that I don't know where to put because of the limited space, but we'll see where it goes. Okay, see you guys in a sec. Okay, so this stuff is going into the recycling. This stuff is 2018 stuff until 2017 or so, which I'm going to put as sort of as easily accessible. They are old, but I might have to refer to them at some point. So they're gonna go at the bottom cabinet there. And then this stuff are my things that I use ongoing. So they are just the work in progress folder where there's a bunch of sketches that I might want to revisit after seeing them, and then my Patreon newsletters, which I use every month. So these are going to go in front, and then these are my ongoing projects, which are going to go on the same level, just maybe at the back. And then this stuff is where it's going to go to an inaccessible or hard to access area somewhere because they are old and I haven't really touched them in a while. So these are just old client files. Yeah, and then I dug out some extra paper to use for sketching and scrapping and just a watercolor pad that was for some reason shoved in there. And then this stuff is they're old stickers and prints that I can actually give away on in my order, so I'm just gonna cut them up properly and people can have them as freebies. So that's over there, and that's just some housekeeping apartment files that go where my tax stuff goes. So we just got back home from doing some quick grocery shopping. When you thought it was over, I still have all these originals I would like to go through. I feel like I do this every year. This is actually not bad. I've purged a lot of the older stuff, and now it's just, this is like the last 2 years of illustrations, plus this, plus the stuff in this little envelope. So I might do that in a bit, but I am gonna start editing the vlog. I'm thinking of doing a new intro for 2019, but I don't have any ideas. I'm just gonna start editing, and then if I come up with something, I'll put it in, but who knows? So I'm just gonna edit this now so I can have it up for tomorrow. Hey guys, it's about 8:20 Saturday night. I am just finishing up editing this vlog because I am right now at 50 minutes, so I'm going to end it. I am going to say thank you first of all for watching this one, and I am going to do my Patreon shout out. Again, thank you guys so much for watching this vlog. This vlog is dedicated to Shade. Shade, thank you so much for all your support on Patreon last year. I hope you are having a good first few days of 2019, and I hope you all the best. I wish you all the best in 2019. Thank you so much for your support, and I hope you guys have a great week if you do watch this vlog. And you guys, I will see you guys next week. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.